Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Realm of Ori. In this video we will continue, the Volume 12, The Eve of War arc. Chapter 1 The Staccato of Marching Jackboots Part 3. If you haven't watched the previous video or chapter, you can find the link in the description below. And before we will start, this video contains spoilers ahead from the anime and manga series. If you don't want to be spoiled, you can stop watching the video. And if you will continue, additional disclaimer notice. Please don't forget subscribe to my channel and click on bell icon to get notification for upcoming videos. Let's get continue. That's right. My older brother, the Star King Dragon Veldanava, established that system to prevent the world he worked hard to create from collapsing. I see. That would explain why Veldora was punished, in order to prevent him from destroying the world. It made a lot of sense to me. Also, as a result of Veldora's story, I was able to confirm that true dragons could resurrect. I still doubted whether he really lost his memory about that incident, but let's not point that out. Got it. So, Guy's unlikely to go after Chloe now. Yeah. I also recall Chronoa rampaging, and I think what Demon Lord Guy did was reasonable, so I don't plan to hold any grudges against him. Hinata and Chloe seemed rather convinced and had spoken with smiles on their faces. We could avoid a fight with Guy as long as we nipped potential causes for violence in the bud. If that's the case, can we permit Leon to explain this matter to Guy? I proposed. Of course. After all, the future of me and Chloe is at stake here, Leon stated with firm conviction. Leon Onichan, Chloe quickly pointed out, has nothing to do with this. Such innocence was quite scary. I felt a bit of sympathy for Leon. While Leon was very handsome and cool, the world apparently universally recognized him as a villain. As was the case with Shizu-san, Leon seemed to be a poor talker and was haunted by a guise of evil. Maybe that was why he was so easily misunderstood. In layman's terms, he was the polar opposite of Masayuki. Chloe treated him like the friendly neighborhood Oni-chan. Not even a shred of romantic interest existed in her mind. Leon appeared to have been a popular man for a long time, but that might be the reason why Chloe was completely unaware of the affection he showed her. When I thought about it, he was also a pitiful man. And so, I came to the conclusion that I should be a little kinder towards him. The two demon lords promising their cooperation was proof in itself that this conference was a resounding success. Thus, the only thing left to be wary of was the Empire. We still needed to come up with our own plans after the meeting, so when I was about to formally declare the end of our discussion, please wait. We have guests right now, and they are in the middle of an important meeting. Oh, I'm amazed you noticed me coming. But, you see, I made the effort to come all the way here, so let me just say hi. A commotion could be heard from the corridor. I mean, this voice and the arrogant attitude from that conversation just now could only mean one thing. The person right outside the room was unmistakably the strongest demon lord, Guy. I could count the number of people who were able to slip under my radar, an impressive feat, might I add, on one hand. Report. No hostility detected. Don't tell me you noticed him? But now was not the time to argue. I hurriedly got up from my seat. But before I could move any further, Diablo, who was standing behind me, headed to the door with a sour look on his face. Yo. Go home. Following that brief exchange, Diablo slammed the door shut with a bang. We were all frozen in shock at the incredible spectacle before us. The door reopened and Guy stormed in, yelling, Hey, come on now, Diablo. Tisk, you're interrupting this important meeting. It hasn't even been a day yet, which is why I'm still unprepared. I want to take my time speaking with you, so please don't come here until I invite you. Despite Diablo's polite words, his attitude towards the one he was addressing, Guy, sure was self-assertive. Or perhaps they know each other? I wasn't the only one who had the same thought. Even Ruminez and Leon were surprised. Unbelievable. He didn't budge an inch against Guy. As expected of Noir. Noir, you say? Why is somebody like him working under Rimuru? Listening in, there was something rather disconcerting about the words being spoken around me. Is Diablo that significant of a figure? Well, I guess he's got a cocky attitude. Seriously, what does Noir even mean? While I was standing there, utterly bewildered, more disturbances arrived. The first to come running here was Benimaru, followed by Sue, hot on his heels. Next was Carrera, and almost at the same exact time, Ultima burst into the room, too. Rimuru-sama, are you alright? Benimaru pressed. Just now, my sister told me. Milord, Carrera said urgently, I felt the presence of red. Has the war started? If so, I will do my best. Ultima promised. It was pandemonium. Given the circumstances, it would be a better idea to receive Guy as a guest than to drive him away. I had no intentions of inviting Guy here to begin with. I'd have to ring out Diablo later to find out what the deal is. But for now, the first priority was to get this place in order. Guys, calm down. Diablo, control yourself. My words quieted the people who had just barged in. Once everyone in the room collected themselves, I continued. Although this wasn't planned, we do have something to talk about with you, Guy. Since you've come all the way here, I'm going to ask you to join our meeting. Is that all right? I checked with Guy. Yeah, I also need to discuss something with you, so this is good timing. Leon was supposed to explain everything to Guy, but it looks like there was a change of plans. And so, with Guy's attendance confirmed, I decided to dismiss the people that had assembled. Don't worry, I'll call if something happens, so for now, you guys can get back to work. When I said that, everyone had a look of relief. I had to do a double take when I heard certain people spout lines like, as expected of Red. I'm still no match for him, or, I thought this was my opportunity to go all out, but in the end, the situation was somehow brought under control. Everyone that had gathered returned to their respective jobs. Then, Shuna left the room to prepare tea for those who remained in the room. Immediately after her departure, Leon spoke up. Hey, what's the meaning of this? Why is John here? I have a question, too. Isn't that other person Violet, or is it just my imagination? I'm not sure because, from what I have heard, she allegedly has a more gloomy and malicious personality. What are these guys blathering about with this John and Violet thing? Ah, maybe, did you mean Carrera and Ultima? They were recruited by Diablo over there, and they've been better than I expected. I tried to explain, but was unable to finish my sentence. Carrera? And Ultima? You've given them names. I can't believe it. So what you are saying is you not only have Diablo, but other primordials attending you as well. Leon had suddenly stood up and yelled at me, whereas Ruminez looked genuinely astonished. Their sharp gazes pierced right through me. See, you're flabbergasted too. This is also the reason why I came here, to ask this guy about his real motive. Even Guy blurted something out of left field. I'd like to answer you, but I don't really know what to say, okay? While I was puzzling over how to respond, Shuna entered, pushing a tea cart. We became quiet so we wouldn't hinder her work. A pleasant smell wafted through the air and brought a sense of calm to everyone's mind. It also helped keep my wits about me as I tried to piece together what these guys were saying. The keyword was primordial, which Ruminez had just mentioned. And by primordial, answer. One of the criteria for classifying a demon. Right, I remember, you explained it to me before. If I'm not mistaken, the original demons are called primordials. Wait, the original demons? Diablo, are you, by some chance, one of the original demons? Upon asking Diablo, he casually replied, well, yes. Indeed, I am the progenitor of one of the 7 original lineages to the demon race born in this world. Hey guys, did you enjoy the video? For now, this is where the video ends. On my next upload, we will continue with the Chapter 1, The Staccato of Marching Jackboots Part 4. By the way guys, we have Discord server, Realm of Ori, where we can talk about Tensura topics and other stuff. So if you haven't joined yet, you can find the link in the description below. That's all for today and see you on my next video.